All right, welcome back to Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. We are here in the beautiful Skyward Simulations Citation Sovereign 680 Plus. Um, Getting ready to operate flight 0002 with the registration and call sign November 29 Whiskey Echo from Kilo Delta Foxtrot Whiskey, Dallas Fort Worth, out east to Kilo Sierra Alpha Victor, Savannah, Georgia. We are in the recent update, which is great. We're expecting 35 left for departure via the Fork 3 Fork transition. Initial climb will be 10,000 feet, then we'll cruise at flight level 450. 122.8 is going to be the departure frequency, and we're going to squawk 0617. And on the arrival into Savannah this evening, we're expecting runway 10 via radar vectors currently, but we shall see when we get there, because the weather may change. Shirley's out doing the walk around, and we're going to jump in the cockpit here and get ourselves ready to go. So, jump in. Okay, so let's go through the checklist here. So, while we're waiting on that, though, let's go to services, ACARS, ATIS, KDFW, enter, request, departure, yes, okay. So, pre-flight inspection is done, NLG torque link is removed, or is connected, excuse me. All the covers are removed, circuit breakers are in, emergency light can now go to the arm position, and we'll go ahead and turn on the recognition light, packs, and seatbelt signs now as well. Standby power switch is good. We verified that and on. Batteries both on. Oxygen quantities are good. APU and GPU is good. Bus tie is closed. Oops. And interior button on. Tail floodlight not needed. Landing gear is down and 3 green. CVR button test was completed. Control lock, let's get rid of that. Okay. Initialization. So now let's go to where are we at? Utilities. Initialization. So we can look at this ATIS, by the way. So altimeter 3004. 3004, and one of the updates of this one is it syncs all of them, which is really handy when you're a pilot flying by yourself. So really enjoy that. Okay. I'm gonna go fuel and weight. So let's go ahead and set our passengers. So let's go flight. Flight or services. Payload. So let's look here. So what am I doing here? All right. We have 8 passengers. 8. Enter. Cargo. 240 pounds. Enter. Look here. Fuel on board. Bob sync 523. That is correct. 24. So calculator. We need to go to payload. So this needs to be set higher. So okay, so let's do some. So 25672 and plus this is actually 1058 for current store. There we go. All right. So we're good there. So yeah, the crew and store is significantly heavier, they said, because they account for that with the profile. So there, takeoff, reserves, let's look here, flight, flight plan, that is 815 and 607, so 1,422 pounds. What we have left over, 1422. Okay. Okay, check. Okay, so we're gonna go to services, ACARS, and flight plan request. Request. Import. Okay, so procedures, fork 3, arrival 10, vectors. Okay, load that. Let's go down here. Okay, we're good. So VNav is enabled. Everything is good here. Check. Takeoff data. So origin 35 left. Weather. Load. Geometar 3004. Dry, and then the wind is 3603. 360 at 3 knots. Okay, so origin is correct. Correct. 22C. Correct. We're good there. Takeoff. We're going to do it flaps 1 takeoff. Anti-ice, reverser stowed, factor 1.25. And rolling takeoff, no. Takeoff data, we can accept those. And checklist complete. All right, now we have to do our tests. Okay, next check, or next test.
Left engine fire.
And while we're waiting on
Right
that,
engine fire.
we'll set in the stem, or
Right engine fire. Left engine fire. Right engine
126,550. And 122.800. Okay, next one, smoke test.
fire. Baggage fire.
121,500. And we'll monitor that. Okay. Enunciator test. And we can set our transponder is 0617. Enter. One on auto. Overspeed test. HF1. And while we're waiting, we can go. We'll start our APU in just a second here. Number 2. Okay. All right. We're all good. We can accept our initialization. Let's go ahead and fire up the APU now. Put it on for a minute. Okay. Just want to see something real quick. Okay. So the APU is running at 100%. There you go, APU RPM 100%. All right, and so now we're gonna go external power can come off. Okay, we're gonna come over here, services, ground, GPU power unit, we'll disconnect it. And access, close that off. All right, so now let's go initialization. So let's turn on the bleed air. get it cooled down. Let's go to craft systems, temp. Okay, 21 degrees selected. Good. Cabin management. Water, AC outlets. We'll go. Shades. Open. We want that. Water heater. Okay, so we're good. Alright. So. Good. ATIS. Good. Trims and stabilizers. So let's check that. We're going to set it at 3.2. 3.2. Set. Cabin good. Music. Good. Utilities. Good. We're good. Good. Checklist complete. And now let's set the parking brake. So we're going to go auxiliary. Okay, and we should see the parking brake on. Good. And we can turn that off now. So, services, ground, wheel chocks off. And let's go ahead and shut the cabin door now. Okay. Let me see something real quick here too. That's good. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. No, I'm gonna turn it back on. Might be something I have set up with my default state. Alright, so parking brake is on. Wheel chocks removed. FBO payment. Static wicks removed. Cabin door closed. Cabin curtain. We'll close that now. Okay. So crew seats adjusted. Good. Seatbelt pack signs on. ECAS checked. No takeoff as expected. Fuel quantity, we're good. Departure route, good. Okay. Checklist complete. Now let's go APU bleed air to the off position. Charts. Blow that up. All right, and the APU max cool throttles are idle. All right, let's go. Starting engine. Let's turn up here. Anti-collision lights on. Then we're gonna go. Okay, and we're looking for
Forward traffic.
9% N2.
224 taxiing out towards 17 right via Lima.
Okay, there's
Whiskey
9%.
Hotel for forward traffic. And apologies, it's going to be Lima Echo Hotel forward traffic.
Set that to take off. Okay, we can start engine number 1 now. Okay, starter. So we're looking for 9% on the N2. %, N2 is set. Okay. Okay, we should have a good start now. We do. So we can go here. ECAS, exterior power disconnected. Interior is on. Checklist complete. So let's turn off the APU now. And we'll go flaps 1. Flaps 1 set. Flaps 1 indicating. So nose wheel disconnected. Speed brakes checked and stowed. Flight avionics set up. Flight director set verify 10,000 feet on the altitude 3004. V speeds posted, so 106 is our rotation speed. Cool feature of this plane is that you have to be in the proper config or the V speeds won't show up. Okay. Dual cross feeds. Down here, they're off right now. That's good. Landing elevation 43. So we can go here and look. So good. Check. Anti-ice as required. ECAS not needed. Okay. Exterior lights. We're going taxi. And then brakes are good. Nose wheel steering is good. Rudder bias system checked. Okay. So we're good there. Checked. Okay. Set for takeoff. Speed brakes are stowed. Trims and stabilizers centered. Speed knob set to FMS. Radar not needed for right now. Flight director set. Crew brief complete. And clear for takeoff. Okay. All right. Go full screen here.
And forward traffic, Frontier Flight 3224, lining up in departing runway 17 rep. We will be climbing out on the Belco 6 departure out to the north. Forward traffic.
Arm nav. Okay. And Dallas Fort Worth traffic. This is November 29 Whiskey Echo, taxiing runway 35 left by Yankee Lima Echo Romeo. DFW traffic. Okay. Parking brake. Let's just make sure. Static. Let's go ahead and turn those on now. It's fine. Okay. All right. I set that to takeoff. I don't like Army nav because the Garmin likes to turn it, and I don't like to turn it. I'd rather wait. Man, it's some crap weather here. Clear left and clear right.
And forward traffic, Frontier 3224 is airborne, climbing through 2,100 on the Belco 6 departure out to the north. That'll be the last call forward.
And we're actually going to take Kilo. I believe that's the standard taxiway. Man, it is some poor weather today. Flight controls. Full right. Full left. Neutral. Elevator. Full up. Full down. Neutral. And the rudders are good. Paddock, anti-ice needed. Emergency lights. Actually, we'll roll that back up. Man, long taxi. I was hoping we'd get 1-7 right for departure, but of course. Long taxi in, long taxi out. Gotta watch this Frontier coming up here. Okay, so we're gonna go landing lights, pulse. Check. ECAS is clear. And we'll line up the auto throttles in a minute here. Finally stopped raining.
Approaching 3-5 left.
And DFW traffic. This is November 29 Whiskey Echo lining up and taking off through 5 left. DFW traffic. Gonna arm takeoff mode.
1 runway 35 left.
Okay. Run up the engines here. Off thrust set. For 106. Knots and rotate. Okay, positive rate. Gear up. Flaps up. Okay. Flight level change. Nav. And we're gonna go autopilot engage. And DFW traffic, this is November 29 Whiskey Echo airborne, passing 4200 for 10,000. Forks 3 departure, DFW traffic. Dude, we were at 5,000 feet before we even left the runway. That is insane. So let's go ahead and set 450. 450. Set. So, landing gear up, flaps up, yaw dampener is on, flight director set. Good. Okay, landing lights, taxi lights, recognition lights. All off. We're above 10,000 now, so okay, we'll leave the seatbelt sign on. Okay. That, and we can go ahead and set the radio. And let's put the noise canceling on. And we can set arrow. Arrows are synced. Man, that's convenient. So, emitters, seat belts off. Exterior lights, pulse off. APU bleed air is off. We had already turned it off, so we're good. Checklist complete. We're good. Okay. Let's put traffic up here. Let me go to procedures. Whoops. Flight plan. VNav. Climb. Cruise climb. I forgot this carries over from your any plane you have this in. This carries over, so that cruise climb is set from another plane I was in because it carries over from any plane you use the Garmin in. So now I'll start climbing slower, which is good. That's probably a little uncomfortable for the passengers. Start seeing me climb here in a second. Good. And then let's look at our flight plan here. We're going to zoom out. Good. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the back here. And let's go ahead and put on some tunes. All right. I will see you guys in about hour 45 minutes when we're getting ready for the descent into Savannah, Georgia. See ya.